Hi everyone, your lesson this Monday afternoon is a geography lesson to describe and understand key aspects of human geography, including settlement and land use. So a little bit of information for you before we get started. So it says, how did the Vikings change from being raiders to being part of the British nation? Well, they settled and they took ownership. So how can we find out where the Vikings settled? We can use place name evidence to help us. But how can place names help us find out about Viking settlements? Well, we know enough information about the Viking language so we can look for evidence of settlement in the name of places. All very clever. So a little bit of information then about Viking origin for you. One key piece of evidence that we see all the time is something we might not even realise is of Viking origin. The names of the places we live. The majority of locations in England named by the Vikings reside in the area that used to be known as the Danelaw, the place where Danish rule was concentrated in the 9th century. Vikings settled all across the country, but the biggest population was found in Yorkshire, where they had their capital city. And it is here where we see more Viking place names than anywhere else. That's what we're going to be looking at today. So some of the names of places in Britain are made up of Viking words. So place names ending in by. So you've got Derby, Rugby, Whitby, Selby and Grimsby as your examples. Now place names ending in by meant that they were farms or homesteads, so villages. These places mark the earliest Viking settlements. So Derby, for example, is a village where deer are found, and it would have been one of the first, earliest Viking settlements. Place names ending in Thorpe, Scunthorpe, Grimthorpe. Thorpe meant farms, so that's why that would have been chosen. Place names ending in Toft, Tofts. A toft referred to the site of a house or a plot of land, and then house was hus. So your task today is to find as many examples of Viking place names. You can use the maps that you have been provided with, and you could also use Google Maps if you have access to the internet. Then you can either record your findings on a map or list them with their meaning. So drawing the map will be easier if you have Google Maps because you can look at a bigger area. If you haven't, and you've just been given the maps in front of you that we have provided, I suggest you list those words with their meanings. Okay, and this is to help you with the meanings. So you've got the ending here of the places. So all down this side here on that left-hand side, and then their meaning on the right-hand side. So for example, if you find somewhere ending in by, then you can write that place name, and you know that this was the Danish word for village. So you could write the name and say village next to it. If you find a place name which has an ending den, D-E-N, it says a den was a pasture, sometimes a pig pasture. So you could write that next to it. And these are the maps that you're going to be given. So you can see there are lots of place names on them. So it's not going to be a quick 5-minute activity. Really have to look closely. Look at the street names as well on this one. And again, a third map for you there. So that is all we would like you to do today. It's quite a fun activity, just having a look at the maps and seeing if you can, or seeing how many place names you can identify, knowing that they are Viking settlements and the Vikings chose their name. So have fun with this, and I look forward to seeing some of the work that you produce. Okay, see you tomorrow on the screen. Bye.